Okay, hi. So I don't know why. Every time I read news.com.au, I get angry. But I'm reading this ridiculous article, this top news story on news.com.au, which is like Australia's main news website. And I was about to tweet about this ridiculous article, but 140 characters is just not enough for me to get my point across. Now, the article is called, like the headline reads, Black Market, Students in Chinese Baby Formula Racket. And nice big picture of baby formula being sold on supermarket shelves to get the point across. And then the sub-headline is, Chinese students are being recruited to buy up hundreds of tins of infant formula in Australia and ship it to be sold on the black market in China for more than twice the price. Yeah, must be a slow news day, right? So basically the story is telling about how there is a shortage of quality baby food, like formula, milk formula in China, and that people are importing it to China legally. They're sending it in regular mail, postage, paying, doing that whole thing. But, it's, of course, by the Australian media being sensationalised into being some kind of horrible drug importation ring or something. So the black market network is threatening the supply of baby food for Australian families. Owner of milk powder group Simon Hansford said that the situation was only going to get worse. News Limited yesterday found that an Asian website, taobao.com, is selling Australian baby formula for $54 a can, which is more than twice what you pay in local supermarkets. Okay, so this is a real problem for us because Chinese people are paying more for our baby formula, apparently. And Michael Clifton, the Australian Senior Trade Commissioner in Shanghai, said there was a pressure on local milk and powder suppliers to produce enough to cater for both our domestic market, as the 20% of 18 million babies born in China each year are fed formula. So there's not enough of the stuff being made in China anyway. And let's not also forget that China saw 6 babies die in 2008 and 300,000 fall ill from bad baby formula. So there's not enough of it being made in there anyway for the Chinese market. And what is being made is not quality enough. But for some reason, the fact that the Australian stuff seems to be sought after in the Chinese market is a real problem. The Australian media has this it's racist, the way that they report on even the simplest of stories get turned into racist comments. 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was on the news.com.au website, and one of the top stories on the homepage was this weird recipe of these new potato chips or crisps in China, which used Pepsi in the recipe, right? They were like chicken and Pepsi flavoured chips or something. Now, I don't think that's too weird. I've heard of plenty of people using Coke or Cola or whatever in like chicken recipe, like in the batter to, give it a little bit of a unique flavour and then you fry it. But for some reason, because the Chinese people are doing it, it's weird. And then they have the link to the video of the bizarre ad campaign. Bizarre ad campaign. There's nothing bizarre about it. It was a typical 30-second TV commercial with people eating the chips. Somehow that's bizarre because the Chinese people like it. This is my favourite. This is my favourite one. My favourite quote in this article about the baby food is, groups of companies are coming down from China and doing raids on supermarkets. Raids. Now let's just say, for example, like Germany or New Zealand or Switzerland or some country that the Australian media like happen to have, bad quality or not enough baby food, and the citizens of their countries were importing legally by mail, Australian baby formula. It would be a front page news story about how the Aussie baby food is the best in the world and everybody wants it. We can't make enough of it. But instead, because the Chinese are doing it, it's just, it's a real problem, and the Chinese is trying to steal the baby food out of the Australian babies' mouths. That's all I got to say. It's just so ridiculous. I don't know why I read this ridiculous website. I think I should stay away from it. Okay, bye.